for YouTube, chat say hi, and you guys can say hi. But as we are doing this, I climbed 200 OP today. Yeah, I know, not really that much. We're still giga piss low, but I have went from 10 loss streak to 20 win streak. Like, this is a 10 loss streak. Okay, I'm like, what the fuck? How do I play this game? Can't play this game. And then I look up some ADC coaching on YouTube, and it was all me. So I did dig deeper, and I watched Kirei coach Cody's son, and it actually helped a lot. And this is post watching that coaching, I won basically every single game. A lot of these games were probably unwinnable. / I did actually throw a little bit, but I'm playing way better, and I'm actually having fun with the game. Okay, so this is and doing it on a Senna and Caitlyn, Senna, a champion that everyone rates as unplayable in most people's tier list. I will have a tier list myself later once I have a better feel for the patch / the season. But anyways, let me tell you what clicked, okay? Now, if you are struggling with ADC in 2026, it is because of one thing and one thing only. It is because you are fucking dumb. I'm just kidding. You're like not that dumb, but like kind of dumb, okay? The most important thing you will learn from this video is that you need to have a plan on every wave. And if you cannot do this, you cannot impact the outcome of the game unless you're like flipping a coin. You're just hoping your team, like this is most ADCs, okay? I'm gonna go to every fight. And if the fight is good, because my team already won the fight for me, okay, we won. And if the fight is bad, I go over there and I die as them. I die at the same time, okay? I die with my team. Like, this, every single fucking ADC watching this video, every single one of you guys does this, okay? So, what do we need to do to have impact in this game? The first step is you need to have a plan on every single wave. You need to have a plan on every turn for the more advanced watchers. On every single minion wave, which is a turn, if you didn't know, a turn in League of Legends is basically every time a wave comes in, you can break down segment league into turns. You need to know what you want to do on every single goddamn turn, okay? And you update the plan when new information on the map shows up, okay? This is the Spark Notes here if you want to just look at this. And then I will show you specifically how we do this, okay? Now, general ideas, we need to have a plan. Okay, that's like nice and all, right? But like, what does that look like? The most basic implementation of a plan comes from level 1, okay? So level 1, all these games come from all these examples come from the most recent game. And level 1, what does it mean to come up with a plan on your turns, okay? And the basically coming up with a plan is like literally the easiest thing ever. It's literally look at your fucking jungler. He is the team, okay? If you wonder why everyone and their mom screams that jungle is broken, no matter how many times they nerf it or buff it or whatever, is because it is a broken role. It's because it is the chess piece that can move around the map and attack, like threaten everything or defend stuff, right? So the plan is based around the jungler. Easiest habit number 1 I can give you is every time you look at the map, you look at your jungler's location and you figure out what they're gonna do next. Okay, so we look at the map here and we see what? I don't care. I don't look at top. I don't look at mid. I don't look at bottom. I don't give a fuck about anyone except the stupid ass jungle role. He's starting top side, which means he's gonna clear and come bot. Which means our first 3 levels, we can play the trade. We want to fight. We want to get an advantage so that Kindred can have an advantage on the 3v3 crab. He'll get the crab for free. Everyone's happy and or gank. Okay, and that's exactly what happens. Okay, fast forward a bit. You know, we play around our Kindred coming bot specifically, right? If you look at here, you know, don't worry about mid. You know, Mika solo kill. Don't worry about top. Top's dying. Whatever. You look at what's going on here. Kindred ended up bot. He's doing the crab, and we are pulling the wave because we want to set up a spot for Kindred to have a good fight. Okay. If a fight breaks down the river and we move, they don't want to move because they need to crash the wave. And if they walk up to the wave, we can gank them. Okay. So it's like we're trying to set up a good spot for Kindred to do something. We got them low enough and or out of position enough for Kindred to say, okay, this is worth my time to gank because he did all his camps. He's a free gank. And then we kill their ass. Okay? This is what 90% of you guys are missing. This is the basic implementation of having a plan on every wave. It's just, this is the plan for the first 3 waves. Look at your jungle, level 1. Where are they pathing to? If the jungle is pathing, started bot and is pathing top, we do the opposite of this. Okay? We don't want to fight. We don't want any crazy shit to happen because crazy shit happens, we're going to get fucking dove. Or they're going to pull the wave, we're going to get frozen on, we're going to get ganked, okay? So this is like the entirety of the first 3 minutes of the game. This is how you have a plan. Okay, second. Okay, this is how you have a plan. This is the most basic implementation of a plan, okay? Second, something happens. Sometimes you have a plan, right? Something happens. What are you supposed to do? It's not always default move. Okay, so let's say we're out of the laning phase. Okay, we're out of the laning phase and we're like, wait, I don't just actually move to every fight. Here, let's look at this. Okay, so your job as an ADC is to get the minions so that you can make money, so you can get items, so you can actually do something, right? Because an ADC that doesn't make money and doesn't get items, they're fucking range creep, literally. So if you look here, some shit is going on bot. Now the question is, do I abandon the mid wave to go bot? It is within, if you know about the 1 lane rule, if you're 1 lane's distance away, you can in fact move to the fight and make it there in time. Do I move for the fight? Yes or no? The question is, you have to ask yourself, is this a committed fight? Okay, are they fighting? Is it committed? Committed means somebody is gonna fucking die. Somebody cannot get away. If it's committed, I'm going. Okay? If you cannot answer that, you have no idea, you just push, bro. You just get your minions. Okay? You need to get your wave. So I'm like, I have no fucking clue. And I said to myself, if I have to ask, I just gotta push. Now, if you take a look, while I push this wave, I haven't bought. And you guys are like, oh, you should have moved, dumbass. Yeah, no one was fucking fighting. So you just lost a wave, dumbass, right? So this is why, if you are not sure, you must get the wave. You must play consistently. You need to play in a way that consistently generates income so you can consistently make money to buy items, get XP, and actually PvP on equal terms later in the game, right? Spoiler alert, we do PvP on equal terms later in the game. But I can show you the guys later. Okay, now, so this is like the mid game. Okay, we have a plan, right? Which is, I want to get the wave. Some shit bullshit happens. Okay, update the plan. I look at the map. Look at my jungle. We can fight. Is it committed? Not sure. Push mid. Okay, that's the thought process. Okay, that's the thinking heuristic you can copy. Now, how besides just having a plan and macro ideas, the other important thing that you need to do for ADC in 2026, every ADC needs to do this, by the way. Otherwise, you cannot consistently win games. Is laning. Okay, and the easiest tip I can give you guys for laning is actually not going to be my system for poke, catch, all in, and what do I say, trade. Like, I have like a system for laning. You guys want to look it up. There's like, I made past videos on how to lane and stuff. The easiest thing for you to understand for the laning phase is that everybody in the lane has one ability. Not true, because everyone has 3, but assume everyone has 1. Okay, we're gonna make it really easy. We're gonna make it tic-tac-toe for you guys. Okay, so if someone wastes that one ability, the guys with more abilities should try and do something about it. That's basically it. Okay, when someone wastes their PvP turn in the laning phase, you should try and do something about it. Here I'll show you an example. I mean, these like infinite examples. I guess I can show you. But like if we watch this, okay, anytime Nico throws a Q and misses, I'm gonna fucking run at them. Right? Let's take a look. I know it's kind of like it's gonna take a while. Oh, I saw Q. Okay, let's run at them. And then you see me trying to auto jinx. Okay, I did it a little bit too deep here, right? Obviously, I'm fucking chasing into the bush. It's kind of stupid, but you get the concept, right? Nico miss Q. If I have Q, I run at them. That's it, right? That's literally the entire concept, okay? And you guys are like, wow, it's so easy. No, you guys are like looking at the minions. You're not looking at them. You need to look at your opponents, okay? I see this Nico. Oh, fucking hit this guy. Like, what is he doing? How did I just get the most easiest trade of my life on her? She doesn't have abilities, okay? It's literally that easy. I saw her use Q again. Maybe I can walk up. Okay, you don't take the range creeps. Like, you know, stick to your like basics and stuff, right? But those are your windows of opportunity to fight. Okay. Here, let me show you a more extreme example. I probably have to cut this because it's gonna take me a while to find. But this example is really good. Okay. Wow. It took me like 5 minutes to find this example, but here it is. Okay. If you look at this, we're playing. This is fucking super obvious example, but we're playing Ashe, Thresh versus Saber, Sona. Okay, and we said we look at people's turns, which is their PvP abilities. Which is I'm staring at Sona and Saber to see what they took. Sona will take you. I see Saber. She took W. What did she do? She W'd the wave, which means it's time to fight, baby. Because somebody already used their abilities on the wave. And we know that the enemy jungle can't be here because they just started the camp, right? You assume enemy jungle is pathing bot, by the way, if you didn't know. So my jungle is pathing bot. So, of course, we're going to walk up on them and we're going to fight. Why? Because I have an ability, Saber no ability, Thresh has an ability, Sona has an ability, 2v1 GG, okay? 2 greater than 1. So if we watch this, right, we're just immediately fighting all in, GG, done. And there's not, you just hit the ADC, okay? If you didn't know who to hit, you hit the ADC, and you just all in, okay? Why do we all in? Because we know it's a guaranteed win. We literally cannot lose. We literally cannot lose, right? See that? So that's the basics of laning. If the number one tip I can give you guys for this season is just basically that. Okay, I'm sure I can help you guys with other laning concepts and whatever, but for the interest of time, that's basically the main thing for laning phase. Okay, so to recap, in order to play ADC in 2026, you need these 3 things. You need to be able to lane, to be able to recognize your windows of opportunity to fight when the enemies use their abilities on the ground. They piss their abilities on the ground, and you need to know when to not fight when your support pisses their ability on the ground. And second, you need to have a plan on every single wave, no exception. You need to know minion wave is coming in. You need to know exactly what you're gonna do and why, and what you're gonna do after. Okay, every single time. You should be, if you're implementing this as a habit, you should be doing this 50 times a game, more than 50 times a game. There's like fucking, you got 100 CS in a game, 200 CS in a game. You're doing 60 times a game, bro. Okay, and then last, when you make your plan, right? Like, let's say, for example, I can't touch the mid wave because I'm going to die to Rengar. You sit at the tower, you stare at the map, you get information that Rengar shows top, then you can push mid. Okay? So that's what it means to have a plan. And then if something happens on the map, you update that plan. And then it's not default move, okay? So if a fight breaks up top side, you don't just fucking move because you're close by or whatever. You look at the map, you look at your team. Is it winnable? Is it committed? If not, we go push, we trade sides, we go opposite side of the map. If it's winnable, if it's committed, we fucking go and we win the fight. Okay? Anyways, thank you for watching. That is my early guide on how to win with ADC in 2026. And Twitch chat, you wanna say bye as we end it here. I'm gonna end stream, call it a day. It's been 10 hours, but thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped you guys watching this somewhere out there. If it did, let me know in the comment section below. If it didn't, also let me know in the comment section below. And I guess I will see you guys next time. First educational video of 2026. Bet. See ya.